here at the latest protest against the idea of forcing vaccines to mandate on kids K-12.
My body, my choice!
Here in Tumwater, the Washington Board of Health.
My body, my choice! The nutritious mountain of my
And one of my friends calls that we did
Gas prices went up overnight, like Biden's vote count.
And they were going to send me.
We are here from Issaquah School District. Number 5, I took my kid out of it because I don't believe in the vaccination is good. Doctors now say if your kids play sports, they can go into cardiac arrest.
I didn't think you were coming today.
I had a headache.
Did you take some ibuprofen?
I take a naproxen.
Oh,
To the sparkling sands of the diamond desert.
This is us. Morning.
So it's a beautiful day if you guys want to come by.
This land was made for you and me.
Israel Road, Capitol
This
Boulevard
land
here in
is
Tumwater.
your land.
Israel Road and Capitol Boulevard here in Tumwater. We got people that are protesting potential forced vaccination of K-12 in Washington State schools. This is the Washington Board of Health, the Tumwater office.
This land was made for you and me.
If you look in the link, you'll see that there was some stuff up for discussion or decision today. That may or may not have already happened if you want to check out that link.
Oh, you went to Bob's house?
And we're on streaming to The Flame on Facebook and straight to BardsEyeNews on YouTube. If there's any difficulty with the stream, it'll record and upload later.
Yep.
Hey. See what's happening today. I I've seen criticism about being in Tumwater, and of course, that mandate's being lifted. For
Okay,
masks.
we're here today because the WAC, I'm sorry, I'm a little nervous. Give me a minute and I'll wake up.
Let me put up the volume too.
Okay. So this is the final meeting for the for the revision of chapter 246-105. And what they want to do is they want to force the vaccine. I say force and they say it's not, but they want to force the vaccine on school children and daycare children. Basically any place that's accepting federalized money, they're going to force the shot on. And they said that you can be exempt and all that fun stuff, but there are a few vaccines that you cannot be exempt from in school. And I have a feeling that one of them is going to be it. And I think it's really unfair that they're trying to push this with the possible side effect of death, which is very scary. And so they're up there right now. There was 3 meetings the last 3 weeks, and this is the final one with the BOH. The last one was the tag team, but this is the BOH. So we'll see. Last week when we were out here, they voted 7 no's, 6 yeses, and a couple unconfirmed or didn't know. So what we're doing, standing out here and putting pressure on these guys, is actually working, because the week prior to that, it was 17 yeses and 0 no's. So it's working, it's just in small. We don't see it because the social media or the mainstream media doesn't show it.
I think it just cut my stream right now on Facebook, so I'll be recording and putting it up live later.
Okay. So yeah, they don't want to show it. They don't want us to know. And they slipped underneath the rug that they're also looking at chapter 246-100-040. And 040 is the quarantine. And 070 is quarantine. So they slipped that under the rug that they were doing the quarantine part, which is scary because I bet the public didn't even know what they were doing here to begin with just the school immunizations, let alone the quarantine. So we need to make sure that we're on top of our game and researching everything, because they don't care about us. They're passing anything they want to and throwing it right underneath the rug. And we've had a couple people pass by and say, oh, they're lifting the mandates, so I don't know what you guys are crying about. Our military's still gone. They fired most of our military because of it. Our kids still have to wear masks on the bus. We still have to wear masks when we go when we're on a plane, when we're on a bus, when we go into the hospitals, when we go anywhere, we have to wear masks. They might be lifted in the grocery stores, but everywhere else, we are still mandated. And go ahead.
Governor Inslee just put out a thing for schools for the mask thing to end Friday, but it had some other wording in there regarding getting people in some trouble if they make fun of anybody one way or the other, but supposedly by choice. We'll see.
Well, and what they're doing right now in the schools, it's really sad because they're segregating the kids that want to wear. Before it's not lifted yet, we're all coming to it, but they're already prepared to segregate the kids by who wears the mask and who doesn't. And now, not only are we fighting the mandates, but now we're fighting segregation and discrimination. And we're going back to every single war we've ever had in our entire lives.
Well, and like they said, someone said the bell's been rung. The wording also made it very clear that they can put those back on any second they want. Any second they want.
And we really need just because they're lifting the mandates on the 1st, or I don't know what day it was. I can't remember. Friday. Just because they're lifting them, we still need to keep in mind what they have done for us. They tried to lock us down in quarantine, and we stopped it. They're trying to force the vaccine on the children, and we're trying to stop it. We need to remember everything that they're doing. Just because they gave us a little lift doesn't mean that they're not going. They tried to kill us. Let's face it. They tried to kill us. And I can say that because right here, the list of events of special interest, it's all right there. You can go on Real Not Rare, and it'll give you, there's a bunch of people on there who have had vaccine injuries, and they'll tell you their stories. And it's really sad because it's mostly younger children that are being affected by this. And so it's up to the public to stand up and say no. Nobody's going to come save us. This is our battle. This is our war. And we need to say enough is enough.
They're getting getting back something they took from us, and not saying they're not going to take it again.
Exactly. And what they're going to do is Biden's going to start this war with Russia, and war means money because the banks funds it. So when we go to war with Russia, everybody's going to say, oh, look at Biden. He lowered the gas prices, and he's a hero. He's not a hero. He's a fake. He's a loony. We got to look past it. We need to pay attention to every small details. All the commercials that are coming up about getting your AIDS, or getting AIDS medication to prevent it. They have blood thinners now for children. These things aren't normal. So we need to really, really pay attention to our surroundings and what's going on, because they will stop at nothing to pass their agenda that they want. And I think it's messed up that every single one of those lights on are in there. They're all on. And guess who's paying for that? We are. We're paying for them to sit at home, if that's where they're really at, and have their Zoom meetings while we pay for the electricity in here. They locked us out of our own building. We pay for this building. They locked us out. That's wrong. That's illegal. Now they locked us out to the point where even people coming to renew their license can't even get into the building. There was a lady that stopped by earlier and she needed to get her license updated before she could return to work. But they closed the building down, and so she couldn't return to work because she couldn't get her license renewed. So it's little things like that, like I said, we all need to pay attention to, and we really need to stand up. This is our battle. This is nobody else's. This is we the people's battle. And if we don't stand up now and stop this, we're going to be in quarantine camps. I mean, they're already talking about it. They're in there right now talking about it. Look it up, 070040.
There you go, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right. So, just a quick look at what's happening here at the Washington Board of Health in Tumwater. Go back and listen to that information. I'm going to go ahead and sign off, and I'll go back on again if